Welcome to 411carline.com. You can find us at 411carline.com. Go to our website, see more photos as well as frame photos. And there's a free Carfax available by clicking on the Carfax icon next to the vehicle. It'll say Carfax Advantage Dealer or Carfax One Owner, depending upon the ownership history. It's a little badge. Just look for that badge and click on it. 952-540-9000 is our phone number. Give us a call to ask any questions or to set up an appointment. We are by appointment only, 10:30 to 6 Monday through Friday, 10:30 to 3 on Saturdays. Please do call in advance. We appreciate that. All of our vehicles go through third-party inspections at third-party mechanic shops. They go through safety, mechanical, road tests, and put them on a hoist and shake them down. We do whatever they recommend as far as replacing parts or maintenance. You're welcome to have it inspected as well. Just ask us about our policy on that. Lastly, aftermarket warranties are available on all vehicles, no matter the year, make, model, or miles. Please ask us about those, or it'll be stapled to the Carfax when you come in. We have a bit of a unicorn here. This is a 2001 Ford F-250. It's a V10 four-wheel drive, rust-free. Well, relatively free of rust. It's from California, so of course there's surface rust on things that get wet from rain, but it's super clean, one owner, only 96,000 miles on it. So I'll go over the overall condition, outside, inside, and underside, and start it up for you and everything. So in the front here, the grille's in really nice shape, headlights are in pretty nice shape, chrome on the bumper is in great shape. It's got some super nice hand pinstriping. That was definitely done by hand. On the hood here, hood's in nice shape. Of course it is a truck, so you're gonna get like a couple little rock chips here and there, but for a truck of this age, it's in really good shape. It does have these aftermarket wheels on it. They look like Atlases to me, I'm not sure. I guess we'll look when we get to the center cap on the back. Tires are like nearly brand new Cooper Discoverers, all-terrains, excellent tires. This one's a V10, as I mentioned, F-250, XLT submodel. It's got the running boards. You can see the pinstriping goes along the whole side of the vehicle, and you can see it's hand pinstriping, so somebody spent some money on that. It's got tow mirrors, of course. The roof's in pretty good shape. A lot of times you'll get roof bake and that sort of thing in California. This one looks pretty clean. It's an extended cab. Let's see here. These say Ultra on them. I'm not sure if that's a brand or what, but I don't see any signs of this one ever being fifth wheel mounted. Neighbor started up his motorcycle, so sorry about that. But the frame's really clean on this thing. It's beautiful. I'll show you more of that in a second here. There are going to be some minor scratches here and there. There's a couple on this door here. Right there, right here, right there. A couple on the box side. Randomly. So, but it's pretty clean for a pickup truck of this generation. Tailgate, of course, has some too, more pinstriping. Does have obviously a tow package. Also has power going back to here. Must be for whatever trailer they hauled. So, and then some connector there. Has an auxiliary fuel tank in here. It has a fuel pump. I haven't tested it, but yeah, it does have an auxiliary tank back here that I think you can fill and then start running when you need to fill up the other tank. So excellent tow truck, but yeah, you don't. I don't really see any signs of a fifth wheel ever being mounted, which is kind of interesting in a truck like this. No rust on the inside of this lip, which is usually where pickups rust first. Someone's going to ask about the water spots. It's condensation from having it running while taking photos, so the wheels are in pretty decent shape. I mean, they have a little bit of pitting and stuff. Not sure why that is. This box side's pretty clean. Very minor scratches right here too, but to be expected with a truck of this age. You can see that power cable goes up into here. There's an inverter, so Alright, let's hop underneath here. I'll show you underneath. You can see the frame is beautiful. Excellent condition. Everything's stock as far as I can tell, other than it has a switch panel in here for the fuel pump and front and rear lights. Interior's in good shape, non-smoker vehicle, no rust on the door bottoms, of course. Door panels are in good shape, carpet's nice. Like bolts like that get really rusty in Minnesota. No rust. That does fold up, of course, so you got that area. And again, no rust on the door bottoms or anything. You can see cab corners, not a speck. The reason I said rust free and then I backed up before is, like, you know, there's surface rust on the differential cover there. But I mean, look at the axle. It's freaking amazing. Pretty amazing. I don't see trucks like this too often. I just had to have it. It's cold out, sorry for the sniffles. Temperature's dropping. Lovely Minnesota weather. The seat, of course, folds up as well. So, it's a little cargo net that you can put stuff in. Shut this, I'll hop in and start it up. Alright, so brake lights on because I have the e-brake on. 96,848 for miles. No lights on the dash other than the seatbelt light because I'm not wearing it. And the brake light because the e-brake is on. Radio works as it should, AC works, heat works. I tested the front lights, those seem to turn on. I have not tested any of the other stuff. I think it had a rear view camera that might have mounted like here, but I have not seen it in here. Oh, hey. So I'll have to see if that plugs in. This attaches to here. It might have broke, that might be why it's not. That could be, but looks like it does have a rear view camera for backing up to your trailer. Does have a factory manual in there. It is a 4-speed with overdrive, I believe is what they call this. Ford people, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, so it runs really nice down the highway. I was up to, what, 75 miles an hour before, and it was like 2,000 RPMs, I think. So, it's 4-wheel drive, so you got the transfer case shifter down there. Does have cruise control, which is important for a tow rig. So it'd be great for race cars or a horse trailer or a camper. So you got power windows over here, power locks, keyless entry, headlights with fog lamps. I think that's about it for the inside here. So, no promises on that backup camera. It looks like it's included, but I don't know if it works or not. So, I'll pop the hood here. My phone does pick up small engine valve train noise, so if you hear ticking or something like that, usually it's stuff that you don't hear with the human ear. Oh, big old V10. It runs amazing. Look at the bolts. The bolt heads are also gold. Usually those are rusty. You can see the power inverter here that someone added. I think that's the only aftermarket thing I've seen on it, is that inverter with the switches and stuff, and the fuel tank, of course. But I would imagine that put power to whatever trailer they pulled. So super clean. I mean, even looks like brand new. Huh. missing the reservoir cap. I found that they had just, we just did calipers and front pads and rotors on it. So anyways, I think that's enough for the video. Underside of the hood's nice and clean too. Underside of the front axle, nice and clean. So that is the Ford F-250. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, 952-540-9000. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.